Today we will understand the ability to drive business growth under the benefits of supply chain collaboration. Let's begin. Benefit number 4. Improved orchestration. Aligning different elements of a supply chain with each other by sharing real-time data and enhancing communication allows organizations to reduce the bullwhip effect across the supply chain when demand patterns change. Definition: supply chain orchestration is quickly becoming a required component of today's supply chain. The synchronization of resources and processes within a specific supply chain in order to achieve efficiency and cost savings is the emphasis of this idea. The idea behind it is that by orchestrating all the components of a supply chain, businesses can create an integrated system that produces higher quality outcomes. Key objectives of supply chain orchestration. The major aim is to optimize the return on assets and resources while improving order throughput and delivery speed and reducing waste and error expenses. This frequently requires improving and integrating critical processes into a continuous flow of correct information, allowing tasks to be better enabled, processes to be monitored, and change controls to be easily established across the procedures listed below. Demand planning. Sales order flow. Efficiency of resource planning. Warehouse throughput. Inventory control. Vehicle usage and costs. Delivery efficiency. Invoicing and cash collection cycle. Compliance with regulation. Adherence to corporate governance requirements. Why supply chain orchestration matters. Supply chain orchestration delivers various company benefits, ranging from cost savings and increased efficiency to better customer and employee experiences. You are accurate if these benefits appear to be comparable to those given by cloud, IoT, AI, ML, automation, and other technologies. These same technologies are at the heart of supply chain orchestration, along with your ERP, all the apps and services linked to that core platform, and massive amounts of big data. However, how, and, more importantly, why, such technologies are used matters. To put that into perspective, examine how supply chain orchestration directly supports some of those larger corporate goals. Examples of supply chain orchestration. End-to-end visibility. Across all supply chains, customers, and corporate operations is required to quickly analyze millions of data points and respond to key findings in real time. The orchestration of the supply chain is based on and enhances visibility. That is, you cannot orchestrate even the most fundamental supply chain procedures until you have established an end-to-end digital platform that includes all firm operations as well as any relevant data sources, no matter how tangential. However, once that foundation is in place and certain fundamental improvements have been achieved, SC orchestration processes begin to yield important insights on their own, which only grow over time. For example, supply chain orchestration may help you understand what's going on in your supply chains and where and how to respond. Finally, you're combining several data sources and deploying the technology needed to monitor real-time events, orders, fleet location, data sharing, cyber threats, process data, and more. Enhanced agility and resilience. Well-managed supply chains lay the framework for future readiness. End-to-end visibility, real-time data, and AI/ML-powered support help companies establish resilience and agility that they may not have had in 2020, when COVID arrived on the scene and revolutionized everything or, at the very least, a lot of things we all took for granted. After 3 years, everything have settled down. In all political circumstances, we no longer sanitize our groceries and Amazon deliveries, and masks have become more of an exception than the rule. Nonetheless, businesses of all sizes have emerged from the crisis with a new perspective, propelled mostly by fear and uncertainty. Organizations in the supply chain, in particular, recognize the need to do more to prepare for disaster and disruption, and are prioritizing investments that will assist them in anticipating and planning for future events. Unlock efficiency gains at every level. Orchestration delivers efficiency gains on several fronts. It encourages continual process improvement, expedites technology installs, and saves time for all personnel. Effective supply chain orchestration improves inventory accuracy and streamlines warehouse operations, explains Jeff once more. Both of which contribute considerably to reducing overhead. It also enables more efficient planning and procurement, resulting in cheaper carrying costs. Additionally, streamlining procurement allows you to communicate with providers more easily, reducing the procurement cycle. That means you'll get orders faster and suppliers will get paid faster, keeping you in their good graces in the long term. Boost the bottom line. Supply chain orchestration improves financial performance on both sides. It allows enterprises to save money while simultaneously opening up new opportunities for growth. According to a new Accenture report, supply chain activities were previously considered as a cost center. Supply chains are increasingly being viewed as growth engines that actively drive value and profitability by organizations. In terms of cost reductions, orchestration helps firms to uncover inefficiencies, quality issues, and other needless expenditures that are eroding their margins. Increased visibility, for example, helps firms to match supply to actual demand. Companies will avoid having more inventory than they can sell, as well as the accompanying costs, i.e., storage, disposal, or fire sale discounts. Automate change management and compliance. When done right, supply chain orchestration may also help you automate change management and enforce compliance. From a single central control tower, you can define unique rules, roll out policies across the whole enterprise, and train built-in algorithms to automatically update such policies as requirements change. Retail. Supply chain orchestration is used by retailers to enhance inventory management. Using real-time data, they may make decisions about inventory levels and order fulfillment. This helps to save costs while enhancing customer service. Healthcare. Healthcare providers utilize orchestration to manage the supply chain for medical supplies and equipment. They can spot potential threats and mitigate them by having a comprehensive view of the supply chain. Examples of supply chain orchestration. The issue of controlling supply networks becomes increasingly important as the business world becomes more complex. Businesses must be able to manage their supply chains efficiently in order to meet customer expectations and remain competitive. This includes coordinating the activity of suppliers, manufacturers, logistics providers, and other partners. One of the most difficult issues in supply chain orchestration is managing the increasing complexity of global supplier networks. It may be difficult to keep track of all the moving parts when suppliers and manufacturing facilities are located all over the world. Another issue is dealing with disruptions like as natural disasters or political instability, which may bring the entire system down. Finally, businesses must cope with the increasing costs of maintaining a global supply network. Transportation and labor costs are always growing, making margins difficult to maintain. As a result, properly managing a supply chain requires a careful balance between cost-cutting strategies and customer service levels. Who are the orchestrators? A supply chain orchestrators may be anybody who improves or alters the process, from a shop floor employee or supervisor who reports a fault immediately or organizes a team communications meeting to a boardroom executive. However, it is generally someone with considerable power to influence all aspects of the supply chain, such as brand owners, technical innovators, and key logistics personnel. Because orchestration typically necessitates substantial operational skills and outside-the-box thinking, it is frequently an executive-led team effort, championed by an individual who can gather a team drawn from all levels of the organization. Orchestrators rely not just on their own expertise, but also on information from innovative technology suppliers that have executed change in hundreds, if not thousands, of installations. Consultants can also provide unbiased advice and judgment, which is especially useful when internal resources are limited. Growth in supply chain complexity. Unlock efficiency gains at every level. Orchestration delivers efficiency gains on several fronts. It encourages continual process improvement, expedites technology installs, and saves time for all personnel. Effective supply chain orchestration improves inventory accuracy and streamlines warehouse operations, explains Jeff once more. Both of which contribute considerably to reducing overhead. It also enables more efficient planning and procurement, resulting in cheaper carrying costs. Additionally, streamlining procurement allows you to communicate with providers more easily, reducing the procurement cycle. That means you'll get orders faster and suppliers will get paid faster, keeping you in their good graces in the long term. The benefits of supply chain orchestration. Supply chain orchestration has various advantages. The most obvious benefit is improved efficiency. By coordinating the many parts of the supply chain, businesses may ensure that each component of the supply chain operates as efficiently as possible. This has the potential to result in significant cost savings and improved operational performance. Another key benefit of supply chain orchestration is increased cooperation across multiple corporate sectors. Inefficiencies and duplication of effort can emerge when several departments or divisions of a business work in silos. Businesses, on the other hand, may ensure that everyone is working toward the same goals by regulating the supply chain. This can result in better judgments and more efficient operations. Finally, supply chain orchestration has the potential to improve customer satisfaction. When customers believe their purchases will be finished quickly and precisely, they are more likely to be satisfied with their whole experience. This can lead to repeat business and increased brand loyalty over time. Growth in supply chain complexity. According to McKinsey & Company, a worldwide management consulting organization, developing countries will consume 2/3 of the world's produced commodities by 2025, and these items will be consumed in a nation other than the one in which they were created. Their observations shed insights on the evolving character of today's supply networks. They are growing more global, not simply in terms of who fills and delivers orders, but also in terms of potential market flattening. Companies that wish to expand must examine how they will deal with the supply chain complexity that this global environment brings. How supply chain orchestration platforms work. Supply chain platforms are transforming traditional data and process integration. Today's supply chain landscape includes shorter lead times, more delivery options, and wider product ranges. Supply chain managers desire increased transparency, more regular status updates, more accessible data sharing with partners, reduced costs without sacrificing value, and lower overall freight spending to adapt rapidly to continuously changing market conditions. The supply chain orchestration platform enables all of this. It enables users to perform the following tasks at a glance. Investigate what is and isn't working in the chain. Respond to emerging difficulties by leveraging both human and technological resources. An efficient supply chain orchestration platform, in particular, generates all of the following benefits. Efficient supply chain orchestration platform, benefits. Increased transparency. Transparency reduces risk by alerting all stakeholders about what is going on in the supply chain upstream. It alleviates stakeholders' concerns while boosting their pleasure. Real-time feedback enhances decision-making and the ability to reduce disruption. Faster status updates. The supply chain orchestration software tracks orders across the supply chain, resulting in faster and more accurate status updates. Supply chain managers may help to reduce costs by streamlining order flow. Easier data sharing with partners. End-to-end supply chain visibility promotes data interchange and avoids data duplication among partners and suppliers, giving everyone a comprehensive image of the commodities flowing through the chain. Lower costs. When communication and administration are consolidated, the whole supply chain may be handled at a substantially lower cost from a single location. A good supply chain orchestration platform includes order management, which allows for the automation of even the most complex order procedures. Increased value. Users in the digital supply chain ecosystem may improve work quality and output by using a supply chain orchestration platform. The platform improves their ability to monitor operations by merging critical processes into a streamlined information flow, bringing value to the businesses involved. Reduced freight spending. By employing cooperation and making transactions simple, a supply chain orchestration platform reduces inefficiencies and, as a result, overall freight cost. Selecting the appropriate technology. Sustainable. How well the supplier provides high-quality products over time. How well the product fulfills current and potential future requirements without deploying add-ons or customization. Upgradable. How capable the supplier is of fixing bugs. Future-proof. How well the system aligns with new technologies over time. Consequences of poor supplier selection. When the incorrect supplier is chosen, IT becomes excessively expensive or inefficient, and competitive performance suffers. Adopting a platform that is incapable of adapting to new technologies reduces the organization's capacity to compete. Long implementation time frames for new platforms not only raise expenses but also restrict income-making opportunities during the cycle. Choosing the wrong supplier has a significant impact on profitability and, as a result, the rate of business growth. Conclusion. Supply chain orchestration is the creation and control of all components of a supply chain in order to enhance efficiency and cost-effectiveness. Companies may improve their overall performance by saving costs, reducing risk, and increasing agility via the use of technology and analytics to optimize operations. Modern businesses that want to stay competitive in today's fast-paced market must orchestrate their supply chains. I hope you enjoyed this video, and before leaving, if you have not already subscribed this channel, make sure to subscribe, like and hit the bell icon to get updates when I post new videos. Provide your feedback in comments. You can download material from the below links under video.